Hello everybody, today is Tuesday European time, so the trading week starts right Tuesday morning slowly and steadily into the end of the week. So we had looked at some interesting moves when the markets opened on Sunday evening US time or then on Monday, which let's have a look at those because that's kind of typical for early open, right? Early of the week, Monday, Sunday and Monday, that there are some promising price moves, but then they fail. So this is a classic example here, the Euro Swiss, right? We had looked at that as a potential S1, and here, well, not tradable, not good quality. But here the market opened well, right? No gap, and it moved in the right direction. We thought, hey, that could be a great start of the week, right? Moving prices higher. And what we saw then, well, it failed, right? So this is typical what we see. We see first, oh, it might actually continue with the prior week trends, and then it does not. Let's have a look at another one. We looked at the US Swiss. So the US Swiss is actually doing nicely. So that still held what it looked to promise beginning of the week. So it opened very high in this very overextended trend, right? It opened high and it's actually trying to break to a new high. So this is still, there still is this opportunity, right? For a final big move, right? An exhaustion move after this consolidation, which is healthy, right? Came back to 2021 and moving averages join. We might actually get, and let's just mark that in, we might actually get a spike of the 200, right? A spike 200 trade, which is kind of an exhaustion. So that has in no way swing potential, right? What we could look for is a spike through, even a touch and a rejection or something like this, right? A spike through, it's a stop run level, the 200. So this potential is there. Now let's have a look at this one. So this one opened high as well, right? No gap down. Well, that was an S1. Looks very much like an S1 type. It opened high and it continued higher and higher. So here, well, what we have is the weekly S1, right? And we've got a stop run level here that was not taken out by this one. So we said, hey, this is the opportunity. It might take it out now. And now we have two levels basically, right? It's moving. It's moving. This is the new stop run level that clusters, right, with the other two back here. So we've got one stop run level now, a big one, and we're just breaking that, right? So let's see if the bulls are strong enough to create a little bit more follow through. We have here the opportunity, well, for a move like that. I just moved now to the S3 template for the 50-minute chart, right? That looks very promising. Here, this looks like an S3 chart and then to be traded in a lower time frame. And indeed, it is in green light mode, right? Not overextended. We're getting close to the 50, but not overextended. Well, it has dropped. It's trying to drop now because we are in a consolidation, right? But if this continues, like if we really develop here, stop run move, well, that is a chart to be traded, it looks like, right, with system 3. And another one we had looked at yesterday is here pound cat. For pound cat, we thought, hey, after being overextended to the downside, we might actually get an after the a 1 bar consolidation on the 8. The 8 can act as a hug, right? So here it's hugging, right? Moving averages are opened up, it's hugging from below, and it can actually push price higher because after this moving a part of the moving averages, or what we see, because it goes in cycles, right? Moving apart, coming close back again, we might see this happening, right? That they come back again and 8 might act as a hug, right? Hugging, supporting price. We might get a second leg higher into 21, into the 200. That is a cluster level. We didn't see much progress here because price is consolidating, but that's another one of those opportunities we saw early in the week. So we've got some important price action event happening here. The euro dollar has broken lower, right? So it's basically going for this next stop run level, and it has definitely broken it, right? So now we're waiting for, after this break now, well, there was a pullback, and after the break to a new low, well, we're waiting now for this to develop in the big red bar, right? This is what happens when it creates a stop run move, and there's free fall territory, and it could actually still produce a couple of more red bars because there's no resistance in the way. I mean, we already have this series of red bars, right? So a lot of dollar strength against euro weakness. And as I said, I think it was Saturday last week, right? This is a chart with pyramid potential if it continues, and we're at a critical moment now here. Well, this is a momentum move, right? We might get a consolidation around this level. Well, that could be a nice entry into this downtrend. We had other opportunities. There was an S2. I think there was another S1, 15-minute or 60-minute during the last week. So the euro dollar is still a very attractive chart, right? It can turn around at any time. It's kind of a make or break situation. Either we produce a stop run move, then it drops here into this vacuum space, right, free fall territory, or it does not stop run move, and we could get a pullback, right, pullback to the moving averages. So this chart here on the 15-minute euro dollar moved very nicely here in the Asian Pacific session, and well, that is an S3 type of chart, right? And let's have a look at it. Was this tradable in a 5-minute chart? And let's have a look at it. You can use here in TradeStation this function. So we go basically here back in time, and we can check. So as of here, it's in green light mode, right? You can see as well here. So now we're in green light mode, and I mean these are pullbacks, right? These are pullbacks that can be traded. Even this one down here. Let's have a look at that one. Yeah. Green light mode, right? Not overextended. In none of those pullbacks there was overextension. So whenever it's in green light mode, you can trade these pullbacks, right? And that's a great S3 chart. So maybe some of you in Asia Pacific had the opportunity to do that.